Wildcats coach, and you have the St. James Tigers, a team that you know well. You've played them many times, and how do you prepare for a team that you know well?
Well, this year they've kind of changed up what they've done. They're playing more zone, 2-3, similar to what we play, and a different style of box press. So, we had 2 days of practice to prepare for them, and we're just gonna, try to compete and keep the game close to the fourth and see what happens.
All right, and then you're coming in with kind of a younger group that is gaining more experience as they go, I imagine.
Yeah, we lost Keely Gorman, our leading scorer, to ACL, so she's out for the season. And so it's kind of like a second season starting group, and everybody's got to fill new roles and stuff. And I'm playing 3 freshmen major minutes and just 1 senior, so we're pretty young.
All right, and then later in the tournament, depending on which way you go, you have either Norwood going towards the winner's side, and then Fatima, which right now is winning the ball game, which is another good team.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other direction, you have a Southern Boone team that may be on that side. And
it'll be tough either way. We know this is a tough tournament. I think, outside of Norwood, 2 through 7, I think could have been any order really. But I think we probably should have been 7 without losing Keeley. So, but we're just gonna try some stuff out. We play St. James again in a week. We'll be back here next Monday to play them, and we just played their JV2 in a JV tournament. So, yeah.
Well, you get to know them very well.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Coach, good luck. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, we are here with Steve Rizzler. And that was our interview with Coach Rizzler there, as having some bit of delay here for some reason. But we may have to restart and figure out why it's doing that, but it's kind of working. It's thinking. Doesn't appear to be affecting the broadcast, so we'll just live with it here. Out of bounds. But that was tipped off of the Wildcats here. 6 points in the game for St. James here. 2 threes to start this game. 2 big threes. It was Kinnemitzer and Campbell. Start of the second quarter, we will have an interview. Penelope Huff picks up her foul. She picks up two fouls now after that, so she will have to make sure she watches the rest of the game here. Early fouls, too. Free throw, no good. I don't know why. Oh, he's bumped over here. Okay, I've got to redo all this because for some reason another 3. This time off target, offensive rebound for St. James. There we go. I don't know why I keep bumping that or something, but I think we're okay now. Third team foul for Licking there, her first. It is 10-0 right now. Stillville looking to make it 11. 11-0. Not Stillville, St. James. Underneath, ball is going to be turned over. So Lady Wildcats have yet to score here in this ball game. That is thrown to the backcourt here into St. James. And basket is good. 13 points for the Tigers. The winner will play at the late game on Friday. The loser will play at 5. We're going to take a timeout. Oh, there we go. We are back ready to go here. We got some frame issues, but it's more on the preview screen than anything. That is out of bounds. A little too fast out of the timeout there. That timeout by Licking that first one. Three-point shot, Tigers. That is good from the corner. 18-0. It has been all St. James in this ball game so far. Foul on the Tigers on that. That'll, I believe, on the floor though. No shot.
Committed by number 14, Brindley Gustavus. Go first.
And again, I want to thank the Licking Booster Club and Town and Country Bank for all their support. Tigers can't get the transition shot, a little too quick on that. Underneath. Ball is stolen, opposite end here, and passes up the basket underneath. They're going to reset. Tigers will drive in, kick it out for 3. St. James, no good. Offensive rebound. Foul, 2 free throws coming. That is foul number 4. And that will put the St. James Tigers in the bonus. So, next game for the Waynesville Lady Tigers, our broadcast will be against the Norwood Lady Pirates. That game will be at 6:30. The loser of this game will play at 5. The winner will play at 8. So it'll be back-to-back games on Friday for you. No games Thursday from here. Waynesville Tigers got a bye. They will automatically move on. Instead, we'll have the Dixon Lady Bulldogs that night. Oh. Whoa. The scoreboard says 0. But it's still 0. So it is 30 or 22-0. I don't know why it says 32. There we go. Whoa. There we go. Now we're right, but it is 22-0 still. Looking for their first points of the game. And these St. James Tigers coming out very strong. Again, second quarter, we're going to have an interview with Coach Terry Wells of the St. James Tigers. Talk with him also before the game. Inbounding inside, Licking, trying to find someone. This is again a very young Licking team here. Their injuries have kind of hurt the Lady Wildcats lately here. Jump ball. That will turn the ball back over to St. James. Under 2 minutes remain here in this first quarter here, waiting on everyone to get off the floor there and get subs in and out. And again, thank you for joining me here. It's been a pleasure. It's acting a little cranky, but seems to be behaving itself, at least on that end there. Also want to thank our sponsor, Security Bank of Pulaski County, for bringing you Waynesville Tiger coverage of the tournament. And also Saturday, thanks to Country Financial, we'll bring you the St. James boys here also in their ball game, depending on what time they play. Ball is loose, going the other way. 3-point shot. Nope, they'll pass it up this time. One minute roughly remains here. 3-point shot. Licking, that is good. Floyd picks up the 3-point shot. And that is the first points on the board for the Lady Wildcats here. They currently trail. And again, we'll reset everything, or I will, so don't go away whenever, if it pauses during halftime, we'll just get a quick reset on everything, make sure it's all going to behave till the end of the game. Last few seconds remain here in this first period. 2-point shot, Licking, no good. Rebound, Tigers. Rebound, Smith on that. .17 seconds remain. St. James will get a timeout. We'll be back after this St. James basketball. Stolen by Licking. Licking, St. James will get the ball back. Licking will get the ball in the scrum here. 2 seconds to go. Shot up. Free throws with 0.9 seconds on the game clock. That'll give the Wildcats a chance. Second foul on DeLuca, the senior forward. Free throws for Morgan Stone right now. Free throws both good. And this will be it. We're going to take a timeout. Scoreboard brain has figured itself back out, so we're going to roll with it here and pray it all behaves itself. Again, at halftime, we'll reset everything and do what we can. St. James slowing things down here. Not quite going to the basket as far. Spreading out this Licking offense. I mean, they're opening up a chance for a long shot here is what they're doing. Or a wide open basket underneath with that cut right there. Can't get the layup though. Basket up. Basket is good. Tigers, or Wildcats, they have 7 now. Three Up, no good. Part of the problem is you got Tigers that are orange and black, Wildcats orange and black. Got red Tigers. Only have one blue Tiger this year in this tournament. St. James kicks it out. A little pick and roll there. And the three-point shot is good. That is Rourke with the 3. Good movement by St. James here. (25-7), not 17. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Now we're fixed. Foul on the play.
Number 5, Natalie Davis. That's her first.
Foul on Natalie Davis. Jump ball. Possession will stay with St. James. Substitution coming into the game for Licking is Kylie Rennie. Also want to thank Rennie Pharmacy, Rennie Tire for all of their support in the Frisco League tournament and all the different sports they have done. 3-point shot, deep one, overshot the target. Ball is off of Licking. It will remain St. James basketball, though.
Back in the game for the Lady Tigers, number 33, Sophie DeLuca.
DeLuca back into the game for St. James. Inside, kicked it out for 3. 3-point shot. Tigers, no good. Rebound, Wildcats. Foul on the shot. That will be number 2 for Licking. 25-7 here.
Foul committed by number 5, Natalie Davis. That's her second. Shooting 2 for the Tigers, Avery Campbell. Coming back in the game for the Lady Tigers, number 12, Shaylin Smith.
26 points now in the game for this home Tigers team here in the white and red. Licking the black and orange uniforms. Underneath. Foul on the Tigers. That's number 3 now. Or on the Wildcats.
Foul committed by number 0, Morgan Stone.
So Morgan Stone will pick up her second foul now. Third team foul for Licking. Inside, kicks it out for 3. 3-point shot. This one is short. A little too much backspin on that. And the internet is also not behaving itself as much either, but I don't don't know if it's affecting the stream, but it's definitely affecting the program here. (26-7). 19-point lead by St. James. Make it a 20-point lead. 22 to be exact, but Richardson with the 3. Let's see, 5th 3 that they have had in this ball game for the Lady Tigers. Tigers kick it out in the corner here. Three-point shot. Nope. They're going to pass it back up. Smith had the ball. She has hit a 3 already in this ball game here. Inside. Again, St. James are going to kick it out for another 3. And they're going to hammer another 3 in. Right now, the defense not figuring out how to stop that one. Leaving them open. Foul on the Tigers. It's her second for Campbell, the senior guard. That will give the ball to Licking. And we forgot my interview. You know what? We'll start the second half with it. I apologize for that. Tigers for 2. 34-7. It is St. James in the lead here in the 2-seed position. Other games tonight, it was Norwood defeating Gateway out of St. Louis. Gateway Christian, I believe it's what they're called. Then the Waynesville Lady Tigers defeating Stillville in the second game. So both those teams will face off. The winner of this will face Fatima. The loser will face Southern Boone. 2 very good teams. Second team foul for Licking. Second team foul for St. James. They have 2. 3 for Licking out there. Drive underneath. Nope. Passes up the shot. Off the Wildcats. That'll give the ball back to the Tigers here. 34-7. Entering the game 33-3. Campbell and DeLuca. Three-point shot up. No good. Ball tipped into the hands of the Wildcats. Rebound, Hadley Davis. Looking, that is good.
2 points, Penelope Huff.
The freshman Huff on that last shot for 2. Ball's bobbled into the hands of Licking for 2. Huff for another 2 points. No, that is not Huff. That is Medlock that time. Seen the 5, but did not see the other number. Foul underneath. Basket is good. 36 points now. That is 2 points in the game now for DeLuca. The forward will bring up the 4th foul, so Tigers also in the bonus. Free throw up. That is good. It's a 3-point play. Clock running out. A 26-point lead. I did have to change my frames per second, so I don't know. I guess I could see how the quality looks compared to the other. Looking underneath, can't get the shot. Second attempt is up. Second attempt is good. Huff, 4-2. Tigers with the miss. Looking underneath, 2-point shot. Basket good. Penelope Huff again. 4 points to start the half. We're going to take a time. What I did a minute ago, so we'll go back to do it this way. Ball loose again. Huff, I believe, trying to go for 6. High shot, no good. Rebound to St. James, other direction. It is 15, by the way, not 6. Fix that. A little bug in the scoring deal that you just got to get used to. Again, basket missed into the hands of the Lady Tigers here. Lady Tigers for 3, no good. Underneath, offensive rebound. DeLuca with the second attempt to bucket, and that was good. Again, want to thank the Town and Country Bank and Licking Wildcat Booster Club for bringing you coverage of tonight's ball game here. Jump ball. Both going out of bounds, and ball heading back to the Tigers here after the jump. 39-15. .4 lead. Tigers underneath, found a hole. Didn't get the bucket, though. Into the hands of Licking there. Davis bringing the ball down. Baseline drive up, no good. Rennie with the attempt on the baseline, couldn't get the basket to fall. 5.5 minutes to go in the third. Tomorrow is supposed to be a very nice day, compared to what we had anyway. So if you got some stuff to do outside, try to get it done. 3-point shot. 19 points in the game now for
2 points, 44.
That is Kimitzer. And Floyd picked up the last bucket there. Another 3, this time off target. Huff gets the rebound. Ball picked up off the ground, going the opposite direction. I can't read 17 either. Two-point shot, no good. Tigers get their own rebound. Little wheel route inside. And 44-17. The winner will face Fatima. The loser will face Southern Boone. Davis on the board that time. A couple points for her in the ball game. Foul on the Wildcats. This is going to be on Addison Floyd, the senior. She'll pick up 3. That will bring in Stone, among others out there. And Thompson out there. But we're going to talk to, while we got a chance here, we're going to bring you the interview from the St. James coach here. And we'll let you listen to this, and we'll be back with more play-by-play. Here with the St. James girls coach here. Coach, you've been from the banners up there about 10 years, it looks like. Pretty close to it.
Yeah,
at least 10 years.
I think this is my 14th at the varsity level here, so been here a while. They haven't ran me out of town yet.
But a lot of success here on those banners, and this year another pretty solid year, looking later at districts. But right now you got the Licking Lady Wildcats, a team that you've played many times in regular season, and I don't think playoffs because different classes now, but I know in this tournament a common opponent here also. How do you prepare for a team like that? And also, you know Rizler very well.
Yeah, me and Riss, I think, came in at the same year. And for the first 5 or 6 years, we were both Class 3, so we would run into each other in sectionals or in districts. But now we're in different classes, so we don't have to worry about the postseason. But it seems like we always run into each other whenever we can during the regular season. He's going to know everything I do. I'm going to know everything he does. And at the end of the game, like usual, it's going to come up with how much the kids do, which team puts the ball in the bucket, which team plays the hardest.
All right, and then you're going to face the winner or loser of the game right now, which is, I believe, Fatima and Southern Boone out there, 2 teams that you've also played, and 2 very good teams in the past, and Fatima, a solid team every year.
Yeah, two solid programs that are good year in, year out. I think us, Licking, Southern Boone, and Fatima all seem to have issues early in the season just scoring consistently. The kids play hard and all the teams can defend. So, you know, whichever team comes out and works the hardest to earn those good looks is probably going to have the best chance. So hopefully being a home tournament, our kids will come out with energy and have some success this week.
Well, I know the crowd Monday was pretty good for the boys there, so I imagine the girls, hopefully you'll have a pretty decent crowd of parents and students coming out.
We're a basketball town. Usually we have a decent crowd, especially as the season gets later and later, get closer to in the conference and district. We'll bring a good crowd, so hopefully there's any energy in the gym and the kids will have fun.
All right, and then on the other side of things, you have Norwood. That is a very solid team looking at their first game there. Of course, we didn't know a whole lot about the team coming down from St. Louis.
Well, they've been to the Final Four 3 straight years with this group of kids. This group of kids came in as freshmen, immediately started playing and had success, and they're looking to go back to the 4th Final Four. So any team that experience with that much success is going to be a handful for anybody.
Yep, so on the winner's side, someone's going to see them eventually there, but, well, good luck, Coach, tonight, and we'll talk to you later on in the week. And that was our interview with Coach Terry Wells from the St. James Tigers here, waiting for the inbound here. 25-23, I think, something like that point difference, 47-22. If you're just joining us, it is Licking in the black with the orange. White and red is St. James. Foul on Richardson. She'll pick up 1. That is the 3rd team foul. Free throw, no good. So barring some changes here, it will be Southern Boone and Licking at 5 p.m. on Friday. Then we'll have our second game of the night. The Waynesville Lady Tigers will be facing the Norwood Lady Pirates. That will be a 6:30 game. And then the last game of the night will be St. James. Right now it looks like it'll be St. James, but the game's not over. But they'll face Fatima either way, so that'll be the third game of the night. We'll have our first two live for you. The other one will be on St. James Huddle camera. You could watch that. 3-point shot. So, Tigers taking their time here. Again, thank all the coaches for talking to us for these games. No one there. That's a turnover. That is 48 seconds on the clock. Hope if I maybe fix it. Well, I tried to. It's not very keen on reading that, is it? 28 seconds remain here.
That's her first. Fourth team foul. 0 Morgan Stone shooting at the line.
And Stone will head to the free throw line here. Free throw bounced everywhere but in the basket. Well, it tried to. Clock winding down, 15 seconds remain. 10 seconds left on the game clock here. And down to 5. St. James going to have to get a shot off. They do. That is short. And with that, we're going to go into the fourth quarter break, 47-23. St. James in the lead. We'll be back after this. Bank and all the other Licking sponsors this year that have helped make these games possible, from Frisco League Tournament to all the other games that have been done. Also want a big thank you to Country Financial and Security Bank of Pulaski County. There we go. That's a little better. Inside, shot up by the Tigers. Foul. It's going to be the first team foul. That's Medlock's first foul. She has 2 points in the ball game. And Kimitzer back in the ball game. She's had a pretty decent game here. Foul on the shot. Free throws coming for St. James. 7:34 remains in this game. Again, thank you everyone for watching tonight. Actually, thinking about it, let's head over to Better Call Ball channel here. If you're not watching that, you could go over there, Kale Carr, watch some Iberia tournament coverage. I've been so busy in these games I haven't even noticed. And he's got 53 viewers watching Richland and Iberia right now, so love that. Again, the Iberia boys tournament. Foul by St. James.
That is her third.
That is the third foul, DeLuca. She's a senior forward. Addison Floyd at the free throw line. (48-23). The scoreboard matches the scoreboard out there. Sometimes you can't read, but it does what it wants. 48-24, 24-point difference in the game. 3-point shot. Nope. They're going to pass away the three. Just guarding that three. If they swing it, they got a corner over there. There's a 3-point. Nope. There you go. Reverse to the basket. That is good for the Tigers. 24 points for her in the ball game. She has had a very good game. Looking for three of their own. That is good. And Penelope Huff in double digits in this ball game. 12 points for her. 50-27. 23-point difference now, chipping away. A long way to go, but they're going the right direction of where they need to go. We'll just see where they all wind up here after this is over, but right now, they're going to have to get a 3-point shot again. Richardson, 8 points in the game. 6 minutes remain. Actually under 6 minutes, but the scoreboard don't know what that is, so. Quick 2 for Huff. Ball turned over. 53-29, so teams trading baskets here. But unfortunately, trading baskets is not what is going to get you back in the game here. Richardson with another 2 points for the Tigers. 55-29 now. The difference is 4 points away. Have a foul on the way up. This will be on the Tigers. That is our second team foul. Both have 2. Three-point shot, no good. Spin move, not there. 2-point, nope, passed up the 2. Underneath. Basket is up, no, that is good. Smith into traffic, picked up the 2 points, her first 2 of the game. 57-29. Looking for 3. They need to get a basket here to avoid a running clock down the line. And substitutions coming into the game. 4:13 remains in this ball game. Well, I guess the game is over. Iberia and Richland. That may be all 3 games today. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's over. But he has coverage of the Iberia tournament, live coverage. St. James with the ball. A 2-point shot will give us a running clock here. 3 Tigers. 60 points. And St. James will, in fact, move on. Blocking foul and the basket. Clock is still running.
Foul committed by number 1, penalty foul. Scored by Allen Hilliard Sports. Avery Case and Anthony Harper in the game for the Lady Wildcats.
Hey, I got it to read again. Sometimes it gets confused. Free throw no good. A foul on St. James. Third foul for her in the ball game. Stopoulos, the sophomore forward. 3 team fouls for both teams. (62-29). Tigers pick up the ball and heading the opposite direction. We're going to give one final thank you to Town and Country Bank and the Licking Athletic Booster Club for all of their support. You can be sure to, if you can, thank them for supporting Licking Athletics and support the Booster Club. Best way, whether it be Licking, whatever school that you cheer for. They do a great job giving opportunities and equipment, food for travel, a lot of different things these booster clubs provide for. 3-point shot. .130 left in the game. Tigers opposite side here. 1:18 to go and counting. Three-point shot. Nope. We'll drive instead. 2-point basket. St. James. Smith picks up 2 more points. She has 4 in the game. Final seconds here. And that will do it here in this ball game. So, that is it. Thank you for joining us. 67-29 victory. St. James will...
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're
taking a pad over to the flats this time. That's a touchdown just off the bat.